I'm Courtney Raney. I am in the visual arts category. My dad's an artist and he did it professionally for a while, so I remember kind of being in his studio and playing around with paints on the floor and watching him do his stuff, and he's extremely talented, so anything close to that I was just happy to be doing it. 6 years ago I got pretty serious about it and started doing my own stuff and got really busy with it, and it sort of consumed my life outside of work, outside of regular life. When I was studying art in school, I took a contemporary art class and then discovered all the early 20th century artists like Matisse and Picasso, and I just was blown away by some of the stuff they were doing, and so I got really interested in thinking outside the box and not having to make things look exactly the way that we perceive them in reality. And I got a little bit surrealist and a little bit cubist with my stuff, and because in school they teach you to, life drawing or still life drawing to make it look the way that it looks, but when I started getting a little bit weirder with it, or like did things that didn't really make sense in reality, I really got a hold of what I liked. I did find that when I would not do it for a while, I just kind of felt like a person in the crowd, and I was just going through the motions with life. And then when I would start to do it again and sit down and really crank out a few pieces, I really felt good about myself again. And so for me, it kind of keeps me who I am. Lately I've been doing a series of celebrity portraits that are a little bit, not so much surreal, but a little bit of a cubist abstract version of their faces. And so instead of going celebrity, I decided to do historical figures. And so I have a few different genres. I definitely did some of the early 20th century, like Gandhi and Martin Luther King, but I also went as far back as Shakespeare and Elizabeth I, and just did some really iconic historical figures that really meant something to me. Hopefully I portrayed them in a way that's a little bit different. I have kind of an urban contemporary style, so to mix those two things together I think will be really interesting. My name is Courtney Raney and I'm a raw artist.